Hello everybody, this is Merlo and welcome back to Enigmatica 6. Welcome back, it's nice to have you back. So, since last time we saw each other... Oh, thunderstorms, thank you. Something happened. Well, I didn't do much, I would say. I spent most of my time off camera exploring the world. Please, can you please let me speak? Thank you. Spent most of my time exploring the world, searching for a base location. And I would say I found one or two like good base locations or nice base locations that I would be interested in building in. This one is especially nice. There's a really nice mountain, a really cool forest. It is an astral temple nearby. I'm still looking around. I'll still probably explore like up here-ish or here in this direction. I like the seasonal forest biome a lot, so I'm probably gonna pick one of those. We have Buzz nearby, so that's gonna be fun. But yeah, I spend most of my time just running around and looking for good biomes, for cool base locations. Our janky ore doubler, in the meanwhile, has continued to run, and it's running pretty well actually, but it has a pretty big failure point, which is this plate press, not plates, words today. This press is super slow, it's incredibly slow. This is always filled up. I constantly have to like take them out and craft the ingots up manually. It works, but it's so slow, and it's because we don't have enough rotation to fit it right now. So, in today's episode, before we actually start making a base like I promised you last time, I want to spend a last episode on Create and try to improve this setup as much as we can, so that we'll have all the resources we need ready for the base to build the base. And I want to have the ore processing at maximum power for when I'm done, for when I start doing the base, because I will move it, obviously. I'm not just gonna leave it here. I will move it and make it pretty in the new base, but I want to still have it done and then like have all the pieces ready to move. So what I want to do in today's episode is look at this stuff over here. Look at the flywheel, finally, because it will be able to generate a lot more rotations and water wheel, because one issue I was having is I tried swapping these gears around and putting the smaller gears over here, like so, and I should have some more somewhere, maybe in here or maybe in the chests over here, probably in the chests over here. God. Cogs, please. Thank you. I was just being blind. Putting the small ones so it goes faster, because the big ones, as you can see back here, not really, as you can see back here, this big one is going half as fast or twice as slow, I guess, as the small one, because that's how the big ones work, because that's gear ratio and whatever. So if I use only small ones, it will go faster. But if I also do that, it gets stuck because we don't have enough rotation power, so it stresses the machine out too much, and I can't do this. So we will need more power to make this faster. And one thing I was considering was how did we have this set up? So yes, one thing I was considering was making a separate rotation source for this thing over here, like another water wheel, but it's not fun. I wanna keep upgrading, and it shouldn't be too hard. And I also want to make two crushing wheels, because these are the same as the millstone basically, but much faster. And this thing is also kind of slow. Right now we have backstuff of stuff, because we had the nuggets fill up all the way back here. But normally when it was running like at normal speed, this thing was slow and it was another bottleneck. So I want to get rid of this bottleneck and I want to get rid of this bottleneck, or this bottleneck, I guess. So let's start working on that. The first thing we will need is a mechanical crafter, because both the furnace engine and the crushing wheels need the mechanical crafters, yes, which are a special thing Create adds. We will need a lot of these. We will actually need, what, 21 of these, so 7 sets. And so we're gonna start looking to create. I cooked up, in preparation for this, a bunch of copper and a bunch of zinc. Very good, let's get like half a stack of each. To make brass, because we'll need a lot of brass for this. So we can just do it in here for now. Bam, bam. And we will also need, what did we also need? We also need this thing, the sandpaper, which is basically you make these rose quartz, which should be pretty easy. We make the rose quartz like this, then we need sandpaper, which is sand and paper, I believe. Ironically, sandpaper, which is sand and paper, yes, exactly, so we can get some sugarcane, and we can get some, 1, 2, 3, we can get some sand, which we also should have in here, perfect, very good. We can make the paper, and we can make the sandpaper. Now, if I recall correctly, you need to put this in your offhand and do this. Yes, exactly, very good. We can automate this eventually, but it's not worth doing that right now. I will do it like when we have the base, when we have the place to put it in. Because right now it's a bit pointless to automate it if we're just gonna move it. I wanna do ore processing because we need that before we have the base ready. But, you know, the rest can wait for now. So now we have everything we need to make the electron tubes, we have to make the mechanical crafters, and we have to make the flywheel and crushing wheels. I'll probably also need another source of rotation to power the mechanical crafters, because this is already like spread out a lot on all these different contraptions we have here, and so I don't want to steal stuff from here. So I will just make another water wheel probably, or also I could use an encased fan, because I remember I have an extra one. Yes, let's do that, because if you put the fan over a magma block, it will make power. Anyways, so let me craft them up and let me show you how they work. Here's something really quick I wanted to mention while I sent this quartz. The pretty pipe system I had was a bit of a mess, and I realized it, well, while I was recording the episode, but also after I was done recording the episode, because I had the pipes connected twice to the double chests, and so it was showing up twice, and it was why we were having a lot of the issues we were having. So don't do that. The mod is really good. It was just me being dumb using it. Sorry, Alpec. Oh, and also, not sure if you noticed, but we have a lot of artifacts now, which are these like little trinkets. Well, not trinkets, trinkets is another one. These things you can put on the curio slots over here, and they give you a lot of bonuses like more HP, no fall damage, faster mining and stuff, and we have a lot of them. And this happened because we... Come on! This happened because we raided an end city together with the other guys on the server. Some of them are still there, as you can see. And so I got a lot of loot from there, which was really nice. Well, 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 as it turns out, a mechanical fan, or an encased fan I should say, wasn't enough to run this whole thing, which I should have expected honestly, because it's kinda big. And so I had to make a big water wheel over here, like 3 water wheels styled together, and this works really well. And if it's a bit slow, but again, we're working to make stuff faster, so it's okay if stuff is slow for now. And it works, and we can now start crafting the stuff we need. So let's make a flywheel first. Oh, well, it turns out I am mega blind, because there's a brass casing over here too. For some reason, I just assumed this was the same as this. And I was like, yeah, that's just for show, but I'm just dumb. And so it also works because I can take the cover off and put it here, and then put the brass casing and go here, and now it should... Hello? Okay, oh, server lag. Okay, well, I'll craft them up. Alright, this looks much better. I should have probably expected that. So now, if we get some coal, we'll just run. Boom. Boom. Do we need to, like, actually be smelting something for it to run? That's a bit annoying. And so if we do a chunk... Right, we need to, like, okay, if I remove this, it does keep working. Okay, this does 1024. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, that's a lot. Oh, because I can scale it up, of course, yes. That's interesting, though, because I need to have this running constantly. I can't just feed it coal in there. I guess I can just, like, put a thing in there, a chunk, and then take it out? Let's break it, because I don't want to spend more stuff right now, more coal. I guess I didn't really use coal there. Let's think how I could hook this up. Well, let's try and hook this up over here, I guess. Alright, we are running, and interestingly enough, it's making less power now, probably because I'm using wood. and not coal to smelt stuff. So I wonder, if I use charcoal now, the charcoal I'm gonna make with that thing, will it change anything? Like, will it have more stress units? I guess once it's done smelting this. But anyways, meanwhile, this should probably... Oh, did it change direction? Interesting. Why did that change direction? These fans... No, they still blow the same because the amount of rotation they get is still the same. But I should, in theory, now be able to, like, swap these two. And it should go faster now. The fan should. And... Oh god, please give me the big one, thank you. Boom. Boom. It should go faster and, like, blow... Yes, further. Okay, good. This is good, and this is already doing that. What I want to go faster, though, is this thing up here, because this thing is slow. So let me get a big cog over here, and then a small cog over here. And that's... Okay, that's going fast. Could I do it twice? Well, let me see if it works for now. Yes, and look at how much faster it's going already. Good, great. Give me another big one. Do I have another big one somewhere? Right, big one, another big one here. So let's put this over here. And then I want to put like another small one over here. And now it goes super fast. And then I can just use a shaft here. And I could make it even faster probably, but this looks like it's fast enough already. Yes, this is much faster. Okay, let's give this guy a head start, because it's still probably stuck with a lot of nuggets. Oh, I can't open the chest anymore. And I have a cog in here too. Let's, oh god. Let's what? Let's get these iron nuggets out. Let me clear up my inventory a little bit. Alright, I cleared that insane backlog it had manually, and let's see if it can keep up now. Ooh, but it probably has a lot of stuff in... No, okay, it doesn't have a lot of stuff in here. It looks like it can kinda keep up. And it could be made faster though if we needed to. This is just 2 reductions. We could just go up, we could just make another reduction and go 3 times as fast if we really wanted to. Don't think it's necessary, but if we wanted to, we could. So let's leave it at that for now. Yeah, it's definitely keeping up, I think. Right, so now what I need to make faster is this bad boy over here, the millstone. And I probably also could do some clever reductions somehow. Right, so that was planned server restart that I just happened to record in the middle of, so nothing to worry about. As I was saying, this thing is slow, could be made faster maybe, but also let's make crushing wheels, because crushing wheels are more fun. And also, this reminds me, let's try something else super quickly. I wanted to try a brass funnel over here. Let me pin this over here, because what the problem is, the tag filter currently isn't working too well. As you can see, I had to filter all the ingots still, so this is not the greatest. I think this is all the ingots I need to filter, but for example uranium won't work when it comes through, which it will at some point. It will just stay in the basin, which is not the ideal. I know LPEC is working to fix the tag filter, at least I think so. However, in the meantime, what we could probably do is use a brass funnel, because this has options to use tags, so we could use those with forged ingots and it should hopefully work. And this would also get rid of like this mess of... Well, no, it wouldn't actually, it wouldn't, but it would probably make stuff a bit better. So let's try that super quickly, let me make that. Alright, so here's the plan, here's how I set up this whole thing. We have the basin, which we had in the past, with the funnel now, which pumps on this belt, which then goes into this chest. Now we should only need to do this, and place the ingot in here and tell tagged forged ingots and add to the list. Good. And I would also probably want to add, let me see if I have some handy, otherwise, yes. I probably also want to add blocks, because I noticed, forged storage blocks, perfect. I noticed that if there are 9 ingots in here and they stay in there too long, because for some reason they stay in there too long, it makes a block. And we also want to extract the blocks, which is good, so let's do that. And now it should take those 2 iron ingots out. Alright, since the last time we spoke, it's another day because I had to go to sleep. We have had a pack update. You can see my hearts bar right here is fine now because we forgot a mod. We have a lot of bug fixes and stuff, and we're also making crushing wheels. We should be done with them actually right now. Boom! Yes, good, good, good. Crushing wheels, crushing wheels. Nice. So now we're setting these up. Alright, so let's start trying to set these things up together. If I see it gets too long and boring, I will do it myself, but for now, let's remove the chunks from here for now, because I don't want to have to bother with items flowing in and out. So let's put them in here for now, and I'll put them back in later. Let me get everything out of this chest, thank you. And we'll let this guy finish what he's doing right now. Boom, boom, we have the chunks in here, good, great. Now, crushing wheels. From what I know, because I've never actually used these in survival, I only set them up in creative, you gotta put them like so, and then you gotta make them spin in opposite directions. So we gotta set them up somehow so that they are opposite of each other. So let me see. They are probably gonna go over here in place where this setup is, and then output on the same conveyor belt, because the rest of the setup... Oh, and by the way, I had a funnel going down. I had it going horizontally before, and I realized that was stupid. So I have it going down now, and I have a filter on here that says ingots and blocks, and so everything is working fine now. It's outputting ingots, it's being very good. It's still a little bit slow, but not really, because it's actually processing everything very well. It just has a little bit of backlogging here, but just because it doesn't have 9 nuggets yet, so it can't craft. As soon as it can craft, it will smash. So that's good. This thing is figured out. The only slow place right now is this. And maybe you could make the conveyor belts a bit faster, I guess, and make the fans blow a little bit further so that they can wash faster, but I think that's fine for now. So, the crushing wheel is gonna go over here. That means these... Oh, that stuff in there. This is gonna go away, everything. The processing chain will stop for now, I don't really care. Let's also stop these for now from running. I'll make it run again later when we actually need it. But right now we don't, obviously. You need to give me the crushing thing, the mill. Not that I really need it, but it doesn't do anything on there. So crushing wheels, let me break these as well. These will go... they need to go above here, right? So they need to go somewhere around here, I guess? Like so, maybe one block higher. Like so. Yes, that's good, that's good, that's good. Like so, and like so. Very good. And now we need to figure out how to get rotation to these things from here. This should be very, well, not very easy, but relatively easy, because we have the gearboxes over here. What we can do is probably just like, spin this around. Give me a regular gearbox, thank you. We can probably just spin this around, and then, let me figure this out actually. Right, well, I'll be the first one to admit it doesn't look pretty, and it's not supposed to, remember, this is all temporary. We will make this pretty in the future when we will be able to make this pretty, but for now, this works, and in theory, if we now take some chunks, like a tin chunk over here, and carefully, because I think this will kill me, go up here and drop this in here. Drop this in here, let's try this again. Very good, it will get down, get smushed. Very cool, very cool. So the only thing that's missing now is getting the stuff up here, and we'll do that with a conveyor belt, of course. So we will need a conveyor belt to end somewhere around here, probably, right? Is the shaft. So let's make the shaft here. Well, the other way around, maybe. Here, very good. And we can probably rotate it with a gearbox over here, right? So let me go make one. Right, so this is spinning the right way with the gearbox there, so we should just be able to, let me see, it's one block down here, then here, and then here, so we should be able to put a shaft over here, even if it's a weird place for a shaft, and hook it up with a belt. Great, so this is now, as weird as it looks, our input. I think I'll leave it like that. Let me try and put a chunk on there, like uranium chunk, and see if it actually works. Boom. Let's follow the whole chain. It goes up. Oh, it's getting nighttime. Oh, it's an eclipse. Goes up. Oh, no, no. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Okay, well, this should be as easy as putting a block like over here so it doesn't go through. Maybe step down. It'd be as easy as like putting a little wall over here, right? So that the items don't overshoot the thing. Now the thing it's stopping with is because I don't have fuel in the furnace now, because I don't want to waste it for nothing. Is it smelting now? Oh. Boom, okay. Then uranium chunk, test number 2. It goes up. It doesn't overshoot and it goes into the crushing wheels. It gets crushed. Now it makes chunks. Oh, it also makes cobblestone, which we probably need to get a funnel and get out. But let's see what happens without, because the cobblestone will stay in here anyways. Makes the nuggets, goes in here, gets chunked. Oh, well, I guess not, because it doesn't have enough uranium nuggets for one. Let's give it another uranium chunk. Go over here. It goes up. It gets crushed, right? Yes. Then it gets washed up. We need to get rid of cobblestone. That's annoying. It's washed up in nuggets. The cobblestone is still... No, it goes into the basin probably, right? Yeah. Wait, where? Where did that cobblestone go? It's not in here. Is it in here? It is in here. Okay. Oh, and it's not... Oh, because it's full. Right, that's another issue, but I can empty it manually for now, I guess. And put the nuggets back in. But yeah, it's at least kind of working. It still needs some improvements, like getting rid of cobblestone and these nugget issue over here, which can probably be solved by having 2 different basins and use like 2 different ones for different sets of items and filter them. But that is stuff I am going to work with for the definitive version, like the big version we will have in our base when we're done. For now, the only thing we need really to finish it, it's a hopper. Boom. Okay. Server lagging. Oh, sir. Okay, yeah. A hopper in the chest, which we will place over here. So, and do they have 2 hoppers on me? Okay. And the chest over here. So now I can just put the chunks in there. Put the fuel back in, like so, and we are now golden. I need to get more stuff we can smelt, and this is another project we will do soon, which is automate like make a self-sustaining smelter over here, engine. But for now, I think this is a good enough point to wrap the episode up, because we have made our ultimate jankier processing line, which should be fully automated. And yeah, for the next episode we find a base, we start building a base, and then we start doing stuff seriously. No more lying stuff on the floor, no more living outside. We need a base, we need a room to put all this stuff in, we need to make this stuff pretty, and that's what we're gonna do next time. So for now, I'm signing off, but I hope to see you soon, and hope you have a great day. Bye bye.